Everyone, I am back. I was just about to put these in my journals, and like normal I got sidetracked and had an idea of something else that I could do with the journals, because I obviously don't want to do them all the same with all the same pockets and pages and corners. Some have got similar, but I wanted to put some different things in. And it was quite funny because I'd ordered these this die set from Wish or AliExpress, I can't remember, I think it was Wish, this one, and it arrived. So of course you get a new toy you want to play, and I had an idea. So this was my idea. I've also been having a sort out, and I found these old, they're just file folder things that I got from the scrap store. So I thought I would use some of these and make some corner tuck spot snippets, some altered paper clips. I thought they would be brilliant because there's the different sizes. I also have this amazing book. It's called The Illustrated Book of Wild Flowers. I don't think it's a particularly old book. I don't even know, I can't even see. Let's look, 1984. But it has some absolutely amazing flower images here, which I've been dying to have a little play with. So I thought that what I would do is die cut some of the file folder into some of the shapes. And I have been and already, oops, those ones I've done. I then cut out some, die cut some of the flower images, like these. I mean, look how beautiful they are. So these are going to be the backs, and these are going to go on. And then I thought, I've been trying to use up more of my fabric, so I put all the card ones there. Also cut out some fabric and thought that would be fun as well. The lace, probably not as good, but especially not with the orange. I'd have to do a different colour probably of card for that. So I'll put those to one side. Also did these other lace ones, which I think will look quite pretty. I don't think I've used all my big ones, so I'll put that to one side. But look how gorgeous. I thought that would be lovely. And then put a little you know, image, not that one, let's have a look, maybe on there as well. So I thought we would put these together before I put the, you know, the bits into the journal, so we've got more bits to put in. So really, I mean, you can do this with any of your dies. That would be, you know, great for a size for the pocket. Let me have a look, I'll show you. I'll grab one of the journals. So what I thought was we could use the large one as a corner tuck pocket there. That would be good. Or you could even use the smaller ones. I mean, look how pretty. I mean, I'm going to distress them. Then I'll show you the smaller ones. So what we're going to do, let's just put some of these together. And I'll show you what my ideas, my way of thinking was, because there's 4 different sizes in here, and they're like a stitched edge around them as well, so they're very lovely. So you've got 4. You've got a large one, which I've already put some together. I've just got to distress them. Then you've got this size, which is a nice size, this one, and this one, which the idea I have with this one, I'll show you in a minute when I've put some together. Let's put them back in the packet so I do not lose them. I think this is going to be one of my favourite dice sets. Oh, so she's dropped it on the floor. Where are you? Here it is. And these were only, I think they were £2 and £1 delivery. So I think, I mean, not for sure, I think it was either £2 or £3 for these. So they are going to get an awful lot of use. So let's put some of these together. And I'm just using this tacky glue because I'm getting through my Fabri-Tac so fast that I'm going to have to order some more if I carry on. So I think this tacky glue will be okay for this project. So we're just going to glue these down, and then what I'm going to do is distress them once I've glued them on. Let me just get comfortable. I don't have much space for my legs to go, so I'm kind of turned aside. So right, let's have a look. Let's do a big one of these as well. I just thought that this would give us some more bits and pieces to go in the journal. See, I get sidetracked. I am so bad. I think, okay, I'm ready now to do the next step, and then I think, oh, that would be good, or I watch a video and oh, I don't know. But I mean, you know, really you can use ovals, oval dies, the rectangular dies. There's quite a lot of different shaped dies out there, isn't there? So this would work really for lots of different things. I mean, look at this. This is just fabric that I got from the scrap store. So I just thought, you know, look how lovely that would be. And then when it's all linked up around the edges, gorgeous. So let's just, and these images from the book are just beautiful. Look at these. I just love these. I've got a feeling I've not cut enough of these out for what I want to do. But I thought if I don't stop cutting them out, I will never get around to doing my videos. And I've got a couple to upload today. And I thought I was ready to get them all done, and then I get sidetracked, as you do. Now, Charmin is at home today, and he is decorating our front room. So if you hear some banging or whatever, that's him working away. So I thought I'd lock myself away up here. I did give him a bit of a hand earlier, but my arm hurts now because I've been stripping walls. My friend just messaged me because we was going to have a chat on the phone, and I said, oh, I can't now, I'm stripping. And I had to put on it afterwards, the walls, obviously. Okay, thought that would make you giggle. And I'm just going to put some of these on here. And then I think some of them won't need much else on them. Some might need a little bit of lace or something, but we'll see how we go with these. I'm looking for one that I did to the side. That's it, because I'll show you what I'm going to do with these. Little dinky do ones. They're so cute. I love this die set. I mean, actually, if I was to go through my dies, I probably got some cute ones that I could start to get out and use. I know I don't have one the same as this. I think I've got one that's similar but not stitched, you know, around the edges. So, but I will have to, when I've done these journals, finished off my journals, then I will go through, oh, tell me I've got another big one. Yes, I have. Then I will go through my dies. It's just I need to get these journals up and listed and up on Etsy first. And then I'm going to start experimenting a bit more. And I have so many ideas, and I have so many books to play with. And, oh, just too many ideas going on in my head. I get sidetracked too easily. I mean, this one, I think what I'll do is I will put an image on this one. But I think it looks quite nice with the colour of the file folder behind. You have quite a lot this size. Oh, let's do a green one, shall we? And these do not take long to do. You can easily make up a whole bunch. I mean, you could, you know, die cut them out and then sit in the evening and glue them all together and ink them up. That's what I usually do. But I just wanted to show you my idea before I put the journals together. Oh, look at these hollyhocks, aren't they? Gorgeous. I don't have any more big ones. See, I knew I would run out. I didn't cut enough. Chanel, you did not cut enough. I know I didn't. Well, I did. I cut a lot of the actual images, but not enough of the file folder. But it doesn't matter. I just wanted to give you an idea, and then I can always go and cut some more. Oh, look at this pretty little one here. Just gorgeous. That one's a pretty one. And then this afternoon, I have some Etsy things to do, and then I also have to finish off gluing all these bits and pieces into the journals. And then, excuse me, tomorrow I will be back with the last little steps before we put the ephemera in, and then they will be good to go. Excuse me. Everybody seems to have colds at the moment, and it's not even winter. It's not very good, is it? And yet, I think it's been very mild, actually, this year. But I think the problem is that in the mornings it's a bit colder, so we all put on our jumpers, and then by the, and our coats, and then by the afternoon we're sat being too hot and bothered because the sun's come out and it's quite mild, you know. Ah, that's a pretty one, isn't it, with those leaves? Okay, maybe we'll do this fabric one, and then we've only got a couple left, and then I can do the rest of those later. I also wanted to show you how I make some little fabric snippets as well. If we've got time, I'll try and put that one on the end of this video. So, right, we've got 3 more left, so I may as well finish those. We've got that one, that one. Oh, we have that one. I like that one. Oh, I like them all. They're all pretty, aren't they? I like that one. Let's do that one and that one, and that one's quite nice actually. I'll do that one actually, and we'll leave those. Okay. Nearly done. And then what we'll do is we'll just ink them up. See how quick they are. I like the way that the dies did cut through the fabric, so that also gives you the option of having fabric corners, etc., because I am trying to use up my fabric scraps, and I am enjoying doing it. Okay, right, so then all we're going to do is just take our distress ink, and we're just going to ink these up. I don't know if you can hear Charming's radio down there. I can vaguely hear it, so I don't know if it's going to be picked up on camera. If it is, I do apologise. Like I said, you know, you could sit at night doing these. Make a load up, cut a load out, and then sit at night doing them. That's what I normally do. I don't know if this was right on this colour. I'll have to see what we can do with that. It might have been the wrong colour backing for that lace, but we'll see. Sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't, but as we're using scraps, it's not a biggie, is it? What I love about the junk journals is that, you know, I have done some things and thought, oh no, I don't like that, but 9 times out of 10 I've always managed to, you know, cover it up with something, or, you know, cover that mistake up, because things don't have to be perfect. And I love that. I really do. I mean, the amount of times when I was doing my card making that I messed up and I like, oh my gosh, I've got to start all over again. And, you know, or I cut something with the wrong size, or I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing my card making. And actually, I have ordered some new stamp sets so that maybe in the new year I can start doing some more card making again. But I just found that I had so many cards that, you know, I was giving them away to everyone for presents, and everyone was like fed up with getting card sets for birthdays and Christmas and what have you. And I think it was just nice to, you know, try something else. And I do love the junk journals. I love the, you know, ephemera and the vintage. Oh, I just love it. It's very up my street. Just enjoying so much making them. Right, so look how quick we have done those. Now, I'll just show you. I have done one journal earlier. And let me show you what I have done with these. Now, this one I have already put all my bits and pieces in, and this is a flower, quite a flower themed journal, where actually I used a lot on some of my journals. There's only 1 or 2 floral pages, like an Edith Holden, or, you know, just a lovely page from a flower book. But this one I did differently. I love this journal. The front cover is obviously very floral, but I have done so many pages, floral pages in here. I think there's about, I don't know how many pages, but look how many flower pages there are in here. So let me show you what I've done. So just put some lace on there, and then I've used one of those medium sizes, or is it the last but one size there's 4, isn't there, on here as a little corner tuck, and love the way that it ties in with the colour of the page. Here I've used some of my fabric and pleated it and put a fabric trim on it, which I thought came out lovely. And then we have these pages here, and look here, I used the big one here for a tuck, and then look for little little tabs I just love it. Love the tabs on here. I just thought that and it doesn't hang over too much. So I just love these little ones to turn the pages over. So cute. And so I've basically used some of the, put some more fabrics there. That's a fabric corner. Love these pages of this book in here. Look, just beautiful. And we've got another fabric piece there. This is one of those double pockets that you pull out there. These little fabric tabs with the buttons here. This is what I was going to show you if we have time. Yes, we might just do. Once I've gone through this, I'll show you how I made those. And then we've got one of the corner tuck spots that's in the video before this. And then we've got another one of the big ones here. And this was from a lovely old book, and I just loved it. And then we've got one of the book page tuck spot pockets, and I've used the third size up there, and then another one for a tab turnover page. And then we have a floral pocket here at the back. So that's how I have used them. And I just thought it was a bit different, especially as this is quite a floral journal. So all I've got to do now is put the ephemera in this one and do the closures, and this one will be good to go and to be listed. So those are going with all of these bits to go in the journal. So we have a little bit more now. You know, this is once I've done all these journals, I am going to be making up bits and having stuff ready, so that when you've got your journals ready, this is a great way to be organised and to be able to be more productive. And instead of doing one journal at a time, you can do a couple of journals at a time. So this is what I normally do. All of this will be used up probably, or most of it will be used. I think my camera just stopped then. Thank goodness, that made a little bit of a noise. My SD card was full up. So, okay, I'm hoping that I've picked up where it cut off. So, we're going to make these, just show you how to make these little, get off there, little snippets. They are just really, really easy to do. So, I just take some of this and get the cotton off, and then just snip some bits off, fray a little bit of the edge, and then you can just go crazy with your lace and bits and pieces. So I just cut off some of this, and you can always go back and snip it up afterwards. And then I take in your Fabri-Tac, has got a bit of a manky end. Right, okay, we're just going to put some Fabri-Tac down, put that on there. And then, you know, just, you know, do whatever you feel. Put a little bit like that. And then I've just got a tin of buttons here. I like pinks. Pinks are cute. There's a nice heart button there, actually. Would be quite cute, wouldn't it? Now, I do like to still sew on them. So what I just do, just pick that up there. Oh, she says I've lost my end now. But you could just hot glue your buttons on. You don't even need to sew them. I like to put a couple of stitches on them. Not really to hold, you know, necessarily to hold it. I just like seeing the thread through the buttons, really. Oh no. Now we've dropped it. All fingers and thumbs today. If you could see my floor, I have threads everywhere. Right. We're back. And just put in a couple of stitches in there. You could always go and put some glue underneath if you wanted to, but I always find that if I hot glue them on, I can't then get my needle through through the hot glue once it's set. So what we do? Right, that should hold it. And as it's probably going to be glued down, I don't worry too much about the back there. And that's basically all there is to it. You know, you can make a load of these. You know, I've just put lots of little different bits of lace and material just on these, and they might not look like much like that, but actually on a page they look really, really cute. And I think they just give the journals a little bit of texture. And oh, where are my things gone? Here we go. Let's do a quick another one. Let's do a bit bigger one here. And also, you know, you could turn them into altered paper clips as well. So you know, they're pretty easy to do as well. And then you could just clip them on the page instead of gluing them on the page. So that's another idea for these little snippet tags. Snippet bits. So look, these are just oddments that are just left, that, you know, normally we wouldn't do much with. We'd just think, oh, it's not big enough to do anything with. And I don't think I've, you know, put anything on them and thought, oh, it doesn't go. It all seems to be okay. Let's have a look what we've got in here. See, there you go. Now, I just literally picked it out and just thought, okay, that looks good. Super fast things to make. And, you know, like I said, you can make a whole load up and then they're ready then for your journals. Oh, no. Except you try not to get into a mess with your Fabri-Tac. Now that's hanging off a bit, but I don't think I mind. I think we might have this one. Oh, look, I put that round the wrong way, didn't I? No, I didn't. You're all right, Chanel. I can just glue that down. And then, do I have enough thread? Yes, I do. Now, obviously, if you was gluing your buttons on, then you'd be even quicker than I am. What takes me the time is just sewing the buttons on. Takes me the time. So actually, if you were not sewing buttons on, you'd be even quicker than me. Or if you used thicker thread as well. I'm using quite thin thread, so I'm probably making my life a little bit harder. You could use thicker thread and then it would be more secure. So, but actually look, it doesn't really take long. Oh, she says, I can't find this one. There you go. This one was a lot quicker. Look, I've got cat hair. Oh, I don't know if I've told you all. I think I did, but I can't remember if I did. We have taken in a new baby. Not a baby, a cat baby. Well, she's 3, called Poppy. And the vet thinks that she is pregnant, but not for definite. So, we will know in the next couple of weeks, because she's apparently will get quite a bit bigger. She already has, quite a little belly on her, and the vet says that her tummy is swollen and she can't find nothing wrong with her. So she does think that we're having babies. So that is going to be very exciting for the boys. I do not know how they're going to take it, but she hasn't completely been introduced to the boys. She's met them all, it's sort of in a fashion, but we're giving her her own space at the moment because she's only been here just over a week, and we don't want to freak her out. You know, there's 3 boys here in the house, and so she's, you know, they've had a little sniff at each other, and she has seen them, but she's a little bit wary. She's getting better, and they're getting better with her, but we're just introducing them a little bit at a time until we know for sure what's happening with her. So that is the news there, but we will keep you posted on that. So that is me done. I am, well, done as in far as videoing for now. What I'm going to do is I am going to go now and put all these bits in the journals, and then we'll come back with the next step because we are nearly done. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go and have a coffee and then get back to work. So take care, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye for now. Bye.